Yo, what's up everybody? Robot Vice here. Today I'm going to be bringing you a new video. This is something I like to call, and I'm going to call it a new series I'm going to do. It's going to be called The First 10 Minutes. And I'm going to talk about why the first 10 minutes is the most important aspect of the game, and especially in this current meta of Dota 2. That laning is the most important, and understanding your role as a support player, or whatever it is. I'm mostly going to be playing support because that's what I play, but this applies to all roles, but specifically this is going to be the first 10 minutes for a position 4, and I'm going to play multiple heroes in the position 4 role, and I'm going to talk about my thoughts of what I need to do, what my purpose is. You'll see here I'm playing Earth Spirit, and the first thing I'll do is I'll roll out quickly with an observer ward, and I'll get a ward down for my mid laner. I know that they have a Pudge, so typically I like to get a ward down for my mid laner, just so he is a Shadow Fiend, so he's very susceptible to ganks. And I'm understanding as an Earth Spirit, okay, we have an offlane Mirana. And I'm understanding as an Earth Spirit that there's really no kill potential in this lane, because there is a Naix, and apparently it's a Wisp Naix. So there's literally nothing I can do in this bottom lane, so my focus is going to be between mid and top. And I'm going to try to kill these heroes rather than focus on this bottom lane. There's not a whole lot I can do, because Naix is pretty much a counter to Earth Spirit. I can harass the Wisp a little bit, but it's not going to be very much worth my time, and I'll rarely net kills. So here we're getting aggressive onto the runes. I roll in. I end up actually not grabbing the rune, and Nyx Assassin grabs it. And we get a little harass onto both of them, so not the end of the world. And my focus is going to be up in this top lane, because I know that it's a Pudge Nyx Assassin, and we have a Rubik and a Drow Ranger. And there's definitely kill potential in this lane for us, and I want to make sure that our Drow starts off good. If it was another hero that could be a little more solo. I roll in here, get a little harass on the Nyx. I try body blocking him. He ends up stunning me, and I think he walks away here. Close, though. Lane's pushing a little bit. I think I tell my support to go pull, but I don't think he listens. Force a health salve out of Nyx. So I'm just sitting up here. I realize the Pudge is mid. You see me checking my camera, looking over to see what's going on. I end up getting another nice roll onto the Nyx Assassin. We get a lift. He hits the stun, and I think we chase him down here. We get first blood for our Drow Ranger. And now I'm almost level 2, and that's the big kind of indicator when I can start roaming to other lanes, is once I get level 2 on Earth Spirit, then I have the power to gank, because I have the ability to boulder smash people back. Like, I can kick them towards my allies. Not necessarily actually using the stone to stun them, but it's more about the power that it has that you can kick people. So still level 1 here, unfortunately. We get a nice lift. I'm waiting for the Carapace, but the Pudge ends up coming in. Just about level 2 here. This Pudge ends up overcommitting here, but they actually go onto our Drow Ranger, which is unfortunate. And they do kill him, but I do get a kill here, so it's good for me. And I check mid really fast to see what's going on, and it looks like Shadow Fiend's just CSing under the tower. And I look and I notice that Shadow Fiend doesn't have much mana. So I realize that there's no kill potential in that lane, or else I might have TP'd. Anyways, we find another roll-in onto this Nyx Assassin. I get a stun down, and we take him out. So you see here, as long as this Shadow Fiend doesn't have any mana, there's really no kill potential in this lane. I look bottom every once in a while, and I notice that there is some kill potential here on this Wisp, but it's really not worth it. This Mirana was pretty lost in the sauce. She started off with 2 mangoes, no stats. And yeah, it was pretty yikes. You'll see. I mean, we're only watching the first 10 minutes, but... So I'm still just doing exactly what I need to do. There's no kill potential here until Shadow Fiend has mana, and there's really during daytime is the big thing. Earth Spirit really thrives at nighttime, similar to a Night Stalker, just because the vision reduction around the map allows you to initiate inside your rolling boulder range. So I'm kind of just sitting up here at this point. I realize that my Drow might be, my Drow and my Mirana might not be the best 2 players in the world. So I'm just trying to sap experience here and get as much as I can so that I can have a bigger impact in the game. So I'm ready to roll in here. I end up missing my roll, unfortunately. I do stun him either way, though. Start body blocking him a little bit, doing what I can. Pudge hooks me. End up going for this roll, but ends up just hitting the Pudge instead. And I'm like, keep going, keep going. And I get the Boulder Smash stun, and we land ourselves another kill. And at this point, I'm trying to decide what I want to do, and I just end up TPing back to base. And that way I'm free to run anywhere that I please. Really surprised that Drow just auto-attacked with that much health against a Nyx with Carapace. Jesus. She would have just died if he Carapaced him. But anyways, I have my boots now. I pick up another Clarity, and I don't have enough for another TP. I prioritize the Clarity over the TP scroll, and I start rolling out to another lane. I want to set up a kill on this Wind Ranger, but the Shadow Fiend lets me know that he's doing really well mid, and he doesn't necessarily need my help. So I'm running down bottom to see if I can maybe make something happen. And I realize the IO has a Bracer, and I want to control these bounty runes as well. Mirana lands a nice arrow. I end up following up with a roll-in, and I just let Mirana have the kill. So I know she was struggling a little bit in this lane. And that's a big thing. It's nice to get kills if you have to get them when you're playing Earth Spirit. But for the most part, you always want to let your carries get the last hits on the kills. Just because this hero really only needs one item, and that's a Blink Dagger. You know, I play him a little fancier, and I go Aether Ags. But in all reality, this hero just needs one item, and that's a Blink Dagger. You need your Urn and your Blink Dagger. So as many times as you can, I end up missing my roll here. I tried to roll it on the IO. I'm not sure if it was even a good idea. I see the Naix running for me, so I just kick him away before he rages. And I'm like, what are they doing? Are they really wasting their time? They're really trying to chase me down. I missed a couple CS in lane because of that. And I'm rotating back in here. I see that the Mirana's getting dove, and I'm like, oh shit. So I roll in, I try to do what I can. I think I missed the stone. Yeah, I ended up missing this kick because I thought he was going to keep going for the dive on Mirana, but he ended up killing her. So it was my mistake, but I don't think it would have saved him anyway because it was after the fact. The Shadow Fiend kills the Wind Ranger mid. And I really don't like this TP from this Rubik here. He TP'd to the bottom lane kind of after the fact that was over. A little delayed. And it kind of just left our Drow really susceptible because he decided to waste his mana to TP down bottom. So it was a pretty big mistake by him in my opinion. Kind of floating around this area. I'm looking for something. Mirana ends up arrowing a creep with this Arcane Rune. And I'm like, alright, let's finish this. So I end up using a little mana. I just want to finish up my Urn of Shadows. I'm like 50 gold away from it. But these first 10 minutes are everything, guys. This is how you set the pace for the game and whether or not it's going to be a winning or losing game. And it's really up to the supports to make sure that you're either, you know, that the lanes are going accordingly and that nobody's being bullied or, you know, because as you can see, I'm 1-0 and 6, and I've made impact in almost every single lane. And that's just what you need to do as a roamer. And yes, the roaming meta is kind of dead, but at the same time, if you want to play a roamer, you can still play it if you know how to play it well enough. I missed the CS because I'm an idiot. I think I missed a couple of these. Yep. Feels bad, man. Get that one. Rubik goes down top. I don't want to bother TPing. I know the Nyx Assassin's level 6, and he can just Vendetta at any time, and I feel like I just die there as well. So right now my Shadow Fiend's in the jungle. I'm just getting a little space mid. I see he's coming back, and make sure I get this last CS. And then I back up a little bit. I've got my Urn of Shadows, and I TP up to the top lane. He has Vendetta, but the Pudge actually hooks me. And I go chase the Pudge down, so we get him. And then we're running onto this Nyx Assassin. He sticks up. I'm not sure if we land this kill or not. Oh, I end up missing the roll a little bit. I get the stun, though, and then I kick him. And I end up getting the kill. Nice. So 3-0 and 6. 9 minutes. I've got my wand, and I'm going to have my Tranquil Boots and my Urn before 10 minutes. And this is obviously a pretty ideal game, but this is how I'm going to upload them. It's just talking about, it's just understanding how to be, like have maximum efficiency as your roamer and understanding the first 10 minutes of the game and how to play. And right now, obviously, this Shadow Fiend is going to the jungle, so I'm taking over this mid lane. I'm going to try to nab up the Tome of Experience as well. I know I'm already 6, but I'm trying to accelerate myself to get more points in my Stun and Silence. And as a position 4, you typically want to take the Tome of Experience, rather, even if the other support still needs level 6, in my opinion. But I'm just a very greedy support player. That's just the way I play the game. So anyways, guys, that was the first 10 minutes. I ended up getting the Tome of Experience. And that's where we'll leave it for now. And I think I'm going to keep making videos like this. I'll show you the final stats of the game. I'm going to keep making videos called the first 10 minutes, and I'll do different heroes like Monkey King, Techies, Tuskar, Elder Titan, Kunkka. And just understanding your position and what your purpose is in the game. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys for the next video.